I'm back and probably worse than ever. Instead of better than ever, I'm worse than ever. Pretty funny, huh? Not really. Don't care. So I've been toying with this idea of authenticity and unauthenticity. And when we feel turmoil, when we're asking ourselves the question why, there's all of these litmus tests that I think lead back to this ideology, this framework, you can call it. And a lot of them are, when you're asking yourself the question why would this happen to me? Well, why did I do that? Well, what was the subsequent scenarios? What was the subsequent decisions that I made that have now led up to this moment? It's a violent spiraling of questioning that we put ourselves through that I don't really think at a certain threshold is not worth it. We face mistakes, we face challenges, we face problems when we're unstable, and it just makes things worse, right? Like, I ask myself the question all the time, like, how could this get any worse? And it somehow gets worse. How could this happen to me? How could these series of events happen? And, I ask myself why. I find myself a lot of trouble in understanding any of it, any of why I'm questioning purpose, I'm questioning sadness. I can't understand why things would happen to me. And I think here's the bottom line to this. You need to understand and identify if when you made a mistake, when you faced challenge, when something bad happened, when you were sad, you need to identify if you were not being you. If you are sad right now, if you are facing trial, if you are facing challenge, if you are facing questioning life, any facet of turmoil, if you're facing that, be asking yourself the question, was I or am I authentic in this moment, in the moment that I made the mistake, in the moment that the problems arose, in the moment that I faced the challenge? And by asking yourself this question, you can very quickly diminish the turmoil, right? The thinking, the overthinking, the overcomplication that is a byproduct of this. You diminish that because you realize I was not me when these things happened, so there's no way that I can understand why I reacted the way I did. There's no way that I can understand why the things happened the way they did, because you weren't you in the first place. And the goal should not be to figure out the mistakes, to figure out the challenges, to figure out why you're sad. The goal should then be, if you identify that you weren't authentic within facing mistakes, challenges, sadness, blah, 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 the goal should be to then find authenticity once again. Find the things that make you happy. Surround yourself with the people that make you happy, the people that you care about. Eat the foods that you love. Go on the trips that you want to do. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Authenticity is what fixes the problem, because if you faced a problem, if you made a mistake, you faced challenge whilst being an authentic version of yourself, whilst being your truest self, you won't ask the question why, because you'll know. You'll understand it. And if you don't understand it, you'll be okay with knowing who you are and how you reacted is authentic to you. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just be yourself, dude. Everyone wants to be you. What's best for you is what's best for everyone else. So do you the best you can. And it's not going to be easy, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.